the chat. All right, everyone, Katie Kaiser here with Katie Kaiser Coaching and Fit Forever, and we are kicking it off today with the Fit Forever Kickstart webinar. I am so excited today. I can't wait to teach you everything that I know about how to find your forever happiness, your forever confidence, lose weight, keep it off forever. I lost 70 pounds and I've kept it off for the last 4 years, and it's my job to help you realize that you can also take back control. And my job is also to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes that I made. So I'm here to teach you everything that I know and what I've been doing for the last decade in helping women, specifically in the last 3 years, boost metabolism, balance hormones without restrictive diets, without endless hours of cardio, so that they can finally get metabolic flexibility and keep the weight off forever. If you're just joining us, I love to see faces. That way I'm not just talking to myself. I don't care if you have a towel on your head. I don't care if you have 4 children climbing on you right now. I would just love to see your face. We are going to get started. Yay, there's a wonderful face. We are going to get started with a quick workout when we get going this morning. I just love to get our bodies moving. It won't take too long. If working out is not what you can do right now, you can always write this one down, do it later. Or if you've got kids at home, get them involved in your workout too. All right. We had 70 people register for this webinar today, and I'm so excited. I think a lot of you are going to be watching this recorded. So if you are here watching this recorded later, I am so excited to have you here. We'll have a free guide that I'm going to go through today. You'll get a copy at the end of it. All of the secrets that I know, I'm laying it all on the table today for you. Will someone let me know in comments if you got a text message from me with like the actual link to join this? I just don't know if my text messaging system spammed that and didn't send it out. You did get the text. Okay, perfect. Then all 70 people that registered should be able to join right now or watch it later. All right. Good morning, Nancy. Who's iPhone 103? Secret agent. It's always my favorite when someone with just iPhone is here and we don't know who it is and I get to guess. I also have this toxic trait of meeting people and then I assign them a different name than they actually gave me right away. Like if you gave me your name is Jenny, I probably assigned it actually, I don't know, Rachel. It just happens. So iPhone 103, I don't know, I get to assign you a name, or let us know in the comments. All right, if you are just joining us, in 3 minutes, we're going to kick this off with a little super fast, effective workout. I love to get moving first thing in the morning just so that we can get our blood pumping, get those endorphins going. If you've never worked out before, this workout will be perfect for you. If you've worked out for the last 10 years, this workout will be perfect for you. We're really going to focus on booty today, which is my favorite. And if you don't want to work out this morning, you're like, I can't, but I'm inspired. Write down the workout. You can stay here for it. It's going to take us 10 minutes or so for the workout, not too long. So you can come back, watch it, or write it down on what we're doing. If you're just joining, I would love to know in the comments where you're from, what you do for work, and or if you're a mom and how many kids you have, and where's your favorite place to travel. I'm Katie Kaiser and I live in Denver, and I've been in Colorado since 2005. So over half my life. I claim to be from Colorado now, instead of Washington State, which is where I'm originally from. And hi, Riley. Oh, she's connecting to audio. Hello, Riley. Hi. Oh, I muted someone who maybe was trying to speak. I am going to keep us all on mute today just so that we keep this under 90 minutes today. Glad you got the text, Astrid. Awesome. All right. So you're letting us know in the comments where you're from, how many kids you have, and or what you do for a profession. And you are also going to let us know, where's your favorite place to travel? I think people are just continuing to jump on. Maybe they want to skip the first part with the workout. That's fine. This is recorded. You can go back and watch it. And I'm spending 1 more minute just on intros, and then we're going to kick it off with this workout. Drop a comment, like if you can do the like flexing emoji, drop that if you're going to do the workout. Or drop doing the workout later, just type it in the comments. I want to know who's working out with us this morning. All right, so I'm Katie Kaiser with Katie Kaiser Coaching and Fit Forever, and I have been in the health and wellness industry for the last 10 years with my husband. We owned a gym. The pandemic shut the gym down. We moved it online, and then we stayed there. And in the time frame, my story, if you don't know it, is that in 2015, we got pregnant with our first baby and we lost it, and it sent me and spiraled into depression and anxiety. That holiday season, I ate and drank everything. I'd gained 20 pounds between October and January 1st. And we got pregnant again in January with our now almost 7-year-old who's healthy. My pregnancy, I was on bed rest for high risk. And that again sent me into depression and anxiety. I just spiraled out of control, creating really bad habits really quickly. And by the end of that pregnancy, I weighed 188 on a 5'2" frame, and it felt awful. I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself. It was like an alien staring back at me. I felt like I was in someone else's body. I couldn't figure out how in the world I had gotten here all of a sudden. And I knew I had to fix something. I took a before picture and I looked at it and I said, I can't live like this anymore. I have to solve this. I went to work, one foot in front of the other every single day. I boosted metabolism, balanced my hormones so that I could finally lose 70 pounds and keep it off forever. And that's why I now have Katie Kaiser Coaching and Fit Forever, where I'm teaching you exactly what I did to lose weight and keep it off, how to boost metabolism so that you get metabolic flexibility without restrictive diets, without endless hours of cardio. All right, we're going to kick it off with a quick workout this morning, ladies. I would love to know if you're working out. Drop that in the comments. And one moment. Coffee's life. I have frozen coffee. I'll tell you how I did it here in a second. All right, girls, we're going to start with a warm up. I know jumping jacks are not everyone's thing, but we are going to start with them. So we're either doing jumping jacks or we are doing jumpings, or we're doing step to the side. Wow, where are you? There you go. All right, we're going to stand here and we're going to step to the side for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You finish yours. I gotta admit some people into the group here. Admitting. All right. Making sure that we're muted upon joining, doing those 10. Now we're going to do 10 reverse lunges, 5 per leg. We're going to stand here. We're going to step back, reverse lunge. We're going to step back, reverse lunge. We're going to do 10. If these don't feel good, only step back this far. If these really don't feel good, you can just do a split stance right here, 5 on each leg. You can hold a wall or a post. So 5, we're going to do 5 on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or do your reverse lunges. Checking these comments. All right. Now we've got 10 high knees. Again, if jumping's not your jam, that's fine. We're just going to step and do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10 RDLs. They're called Romanian deadlifts. We're going to work that booty. So we're going to stand tall. We're going to do just a slight bend in those knees, and we're going to bend over at the waist so that you feel it in your hamstrings. We're going to do 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, jumping jacks, but step to the sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Checking the admitting here. All right, so it's 10 reverse lunges or split stance squat holding a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, my quads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All righty, ladies. Good job with that warm up. We're almost done. We're doing 10 high knees again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend at the waist, 10 RDLs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job with that warm up. If you're watching this later or you're doing that right now, I'm so proud of you. It takes a lot to just get moving, and it takes a choice to actually move. So we're gonna do a quick workout, 9 reps, then 6 reps, then 3 reps of each thing that we're doing. And you can turn this workout into a tougher one later if you want to do 21 of each, and then 15 of each, and then 12 of each. You can do that, or you can choose any variation that you want to with the numbers. Just gonna do a quick one this morning. We're doing air squats. My face is no longer there. And now my feet are no longer there. I will figure this part out someday. All right, feet go underneath your shoulders. We're gonna squat down here. Stand up. If you can only go this far, great. This is not what we want to do. Get your feet shoulder width apart, squat down, and make sure that your chest stays up. So we're not squatting here, your chest stays up. We're gonna do 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're gonna do 9 RDLs. If you just did them in the workout and you're like, those felt like I could maybe do some weight with them, you sure can. Take a dumbbell. Stand with the dumbbell. You're gonna do the dumbbell holding in the middle. We're gonna do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to work those abs just a little bit. We're going to put our hands behind our heads, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, 9 air squats. Feet under your shoulders. I'll let you guys catch up. Take a sip of water. Awesome job, everybody. My gosh, yes. Somebody's doing the workout. Yay, Kendall, I'm so excited. All right. Are you on your 6s already? Was that 6 air squats? Oh, that was 9? Okay. You have 9 RDLs again, and then 9 elbow to knee. Do you want to jump in with the 6 with me right now? I don't know who else is doing it, so I'm on 6 air squats right now. Okay, 6 air squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. We have 6 RDLs. If you want to do it weighted, hold a dumbbell all the way to the ground with that dumbbell, or just to your knees if you don't feel like your back can do it all the way down. Doing 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that dumbbell down. Hands behind your head. Side knee taps. Knee elbow taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 air squats. 1, 2, 3. Almost done, girls. Keep it up. Nice job. Dumbbell. 1, 2, 3. And 3 knee to elbow taps. 2, 3. The end. Way to go, girls. So proud of all of you. I know working out can seem intimidating. Do not be intimidated, because I bet if you just did that, you feel better than you did 10 minutes ago. Kendall, you feel better than you did 10 minutes ago? Of course. All right. Girls, if you want to do that later on your own and you want to make it more challenging, do 21 reps, 15 reps, 9 reps of each. Do it with weight for the squats if you want to. Do it with weights with the RDL. And those shoulder taps, shoulder to knee taps. Add those in. All right, girls, who's ready to rock and roll and learn? Odd number amount feels very odd. Feels wrong, yes. Okay, so you could start your set of 9 with one leg and start the set of 3 with another to make it totally even. Like if you're doing the shoulder taps. But I would say that if you want to make this more challenging, do 9 of each side, 6 of each side, 3 of each side. Just kept this short just to get us moving, our blood pumping this morning, and then y'all can change it up however you want to later. But it is toasty in here. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay. Who's ready to rock and roll and learn about health today? Learn about metabolism. It's a buzzword that gets thrown around. You maybe have heard the word metabolic flexibility. That one is clutch, and we'll talk about that today. Hormones, balancing them. A lot of women go to the doctor and get blood work, and it comes back and it says you're normal. And you're like, I still don't feel normal. And the doctor's like, well, you should just eat better. And you're like, okay, but like something else must be wrong. And the doctor's like, well, your blood work says it's normal. Well, it's normal compared to who? It's compared to an 18-year-old to like a 90-year-old woman. You have to find out where you fit in your own body composition, your own makeup. So drop a comment if you're still here with me. Just say, hey, and I want this chat to just blow up today. I would love to see that happen. So tell me right now, do you drink your coffee black or do you drink it with things in it? No judgment either way. Just want to know. All right, I'm going to share my screen, but I need someone to tell me if I'm actually sharing my screen when I tell you I'm sharing it, because I did a full training for my actual clients and not a single one of them told me I wasn't sharing my screen. So it happens. All right. Let's see. How do I get you here? Share more. Share screen. All right, you guys are going to get this awesome brand new workbook. I've not released it anywhere before. You're going to get this at the end of the day. Can you see my screen? Let me know in comments before. Let's see. Yes, you can see my screen, or yes, you're still here. I forgot what I do that a lot. I say, drop yes in the comments, and I can never remember what the yes was regarding. Okay, good. You can share my screen. Wonderful. Ladies, no one has seen this guide before except for my husband, Darren. It is amazing. I'm so excited to teach it to you today. Okay, the Fit Forever Metabolic 7 method. If you didn't catch the beginning of this, I'm Katie Kaiser with Katie Kaiser Coaching and Fit Forever. And the reason I exist here is to teach you everything that I did wrong and what not to do in order to lose weight and keep it off forever. I lost 70 pounds and I've kept it off for the last 4 years. That was 70. I used to be 188 pounds, and I am here now to teach you the 7 things that I believe every single woman needs to do to boost metabolism and balance hormones without restrictive diets, without endless hours of cardio, so they can finally take back control of life and get their time back. And we're here today to talk about those 7 things and why they're so important and how they're going to make you successful for the rest of your life. All right. We created this to give you an easy way to build simple habits that last forever and give you back control. The reason I say we is because I'm not by myself here. I have an awesome team. Darren, my husband, he is amazing. He helps me. I could not have done any of this without him over the last 3 years. We've been working together for the last 10 years. We owned a gym for 9. Isn't that crazy? The 2 of us working together. Do you think you could work with your spouse? Drop that in the comments. Can you work with your spouse? Yes or no? Say yes, I could work with my spouse, or no, because I never know what the yes and no means. We loved it. But then the gym moved online. We started coaching online, and now I have him there with me, which is also amazing. I have a chat who says yes, no spouse. Okay. So now we're online, and the other we in this equation is my ride or die, Jess Adams. She's not here this morning because I made this so early that she's got to get her kids off to things today. But Jess Adams, if you see the name Jess Adams anywhere, she is, you might not even be able to tell the two of us apart. We're so in tune with each other after the last 3 years. And the craziest thing is we've never even met in person. But she is literally my ride or die. She's helped me from day one build this whole system out, and she's had her own 50-pound weight loss journey in this same lifestyle change. And I'm just so proud of her. And Riley said, yes, she is awesome. Some of you know her. She's never going anywhere. I won't let her. All right. So you guys share a home office and you met working together at State Park in college. I love it. All right. The fact is, ladies, you'll only see success if you can get rid of old habits and build new ones. Instant gratification needs to be rebuilt to things that make your body happy. I need to tell you that she is trapped. Weight loss is a choice, honestly. And a lot of your journey comes down to your mindset and the things that you put importance on. Because it is a choice to either get up and go walk. It's a choice to stop at McDonald's or not stop. It's a choice to sit on the couch and binge, eat food and have drinks, or it's a choice to not. Everything comes down to a choice. However, to give you some grace and no judgment here at all, I will tell you, when I gained 70 pounds, it happened like that. And the reason is because you go to McDonald's one time for breakfast sandwiches and hash browns, double hash brown order when I was in my gaining weight phase of life. You go there one time, you have hash browns, you have a McFlurry, because I would do like the breakfast and ice cream thing at the same time. And all of a sudden your mind tells you that was really good. And you feel real good after it. You feel like, I was depressed. I curbed that by eating whatever I wanted to eat. I would go to McDonald's feeling depressed, have double hash brown order, sausage McMuffin, and a McFlurry, and immediately feel better until I didn't feel better. I'd be like, I'm still depressed. But my brain told me double hash brown order, sausage McMuffin, ice cream, it all feels good. Keep doing it. So I kept doing it because my brain in one single instant told me you should do that more. It's instant gratification that builds bad habits overnight without even blinking. It happens. And then when push comes to shove and you have a choice to make, and the choice over here is sausage McMuffin and double hash browns McFlurry, or go home and eat the food that you cooked, or go for a walk, you're going to choose the sausage McMuffin double hash brown order every time, because your body and your brain have connected the fact that you feel emotionally better when you do that. However, you don't feel good later. So the choice is that you need to go for a walk. The choice is not going to McDonald's, but that instant gratification when push comes to shove and you're driving home and you feel like you had a bad day at work. You feel like somebody said something that set you off and it upset you. You and your mom are in an argument. You and your spouse are in an argument. You're going to go to McDonald's every time because it's the easy thing. You can just pop a top of a beer and you feel great. It takes 2 seconds to do that. It takes a lot more effort to put on shoes and go for a walk. You have to start building habits every single day for 5 minutes so that when push comes to shove, your brain and your body have connected that going for a walk is actually the better choice. Everything that you do when it comes to weight loss is a choice. And to balance that and give you some grace, you're not always going to make the right one. I'm going to mute iPhone 103 just so that we don't have background noise. Drop a comment if you're like, you're right. You're right. You just described me. When push comes to shove, I don't make the right choice. I have good intentions. That morning I wake up and I'm like, I have really good intentions to make the right choice. But when push comes to shove, you're right. The easier one is sitting on the couch with a bag of chips. I like doing that. We can't keep doing that. That's why we're here. We're going to learn about the 7 steps that you need to start implementing so that you can build those habits that when push comes to shove, you start choosing the other ones instead. Doesn't mean you're not going to sit on the couch and eat a bag of chips ever. Like I've done that. Doesn't mean you're not going to stop at McDonald's for a double hash brown order. Like, oh my gosh, like I can't even talk about them right now because they're so good. Doesn't mean you're never going to not do that. Was that a double negative? I don't know. You're going to sometimes make not the best choice, but as long as you 90% of the time make the right choice, you're in the right spot. All right. We're a society that can build a habit in 24 hours, but has a hard time doing the work to reverse it and build habits that create long-term sustainable habits instead of short-term happiness that leads to feelings of guilt and defeat. When push comes to shove, we'll turn to chocolate, fast food, drive-through, wine, all the things that we've created an easy access to that gives us instant gratification. This can't be what we're doing. At Katie Kaiser Coaching, we help our clients reach and exceed their goals with proven Fit Forever Metabolic method that gets results. I don't need you to work with me at the end of this. No big deal. We're just going to go through the 7 things today. That's just what I do and why I'm here and what I'm passionate about. I hope you find this guide helpful and it empowers you to make more informed decisions about your daily choices. Okay, habit number 1, when we're talking about reversing those habits, the bad ones that we created like that, building the ones that, hey, do you know how long it takes to build a habit? Drop that in the chat. I think I'm uploading this to YouTube later, actually. So if you're watching this, I'm going to mute people. Drop it in the chat. How many days do you think it takes to build a habit, a good habit? It takes literally overnight to build a bad habit. How many days do you think it takes to build a good habit? So long to build a good habit, less for a bad one. 21, Astrid said. It actually takes 15 weeks to build a good habit. So if you do something for 21 days and it's not all of a sudden the thing that you choose on day 22 over the bad thing, give yourself some grace. It takes a little bit longer than that. That's why we're going to teach you here the 7 things, which ones to do first, which ones to not worry about as much until the first things are done. And then you'll always have this blueprint to go back to. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I did just have this idea, I'm uploading this to YouTube and you should drop your thoughts in the comments of YouTube. Okay, great. Habit number 1, you need to eat single ingredients 90% of the time. What are single ingredients? They're just that, single ingredients. Things like lean meats, veggies, nuts, seeds, fruits. It's one ingredient and it meets that criteria. 90% of the time, eat single ingredients. 10% of the time, have pizza. I guess I wrote this. I'll wait to tell you. If you eat 3 meals per day, that's 21 per week. 90% of the time you need to eat single ingredient foods. If you are trying to lose weight, that is 20 meals per week. 20 of the 21 meals per week need to be single ingredient. When I lost 70 pounds, I ate pizza every Friday night and was successful with 1 to 2 pounds lost per week. Also, do not go Google paleo recipes. Don't do a Whole30 challenge. Those things are so restrictive. And I kid you not, y'all, I was blending 30 cashews to make Alfredo sauce when I was well before. Like my journey goes back 15 years. I didn't know what I was doing and I was yo-yoing 10 pounds. I would be 120 and then I'd be 130 and I'd try to go back to 120 and I would yo-yo back and forth. And the way I would do it would be Whole30 challenges where you couldn't have anything off the diet plan. And I would blend 30 cashews to make, like literally I would count the 30 cashews. It took me so long counting them, blending them to make Alfredo sauce. Now at this point, I just use Alfredo sauce, like store-bought Alfredo sauce. While that doesn't necessarily fall into that one single ingredient meal, it is of my 90% fits in there. All right, this allows your metabolism to rev up, but also gives you the ability to have freedom from restrictive diets. What about casseroles? If everything in the casserole is a single ingredient, it still counts. What's not single ingredient? Going out to eat, prepackaged meals, long shelf life, prepackaged things. Alfredo actually fits into that, but if 90% of the time I maybe fit that in just a little bit, I lost 70 pounds doing that. So frozen meals, those things do not fit into the single ingredient equation. I have a chat comment. have to say that the list of good foods that I gave you on your fridge has been there since I gave it to you 2 years ago. Riley worked with us in the beginning 2 years ago, and she's got a list of good foods. I love it. If you want that list, I think it's in my meal plan guide. You can text me later and ask for the meal plan, because the meal plan will solve this problem right here. I might have even linked it in the next page. I did not. Well, you can text me and ask for it. Next habit, 1 gram per pound of goal body weight in protein. The more lean muscle, this is an equation that you need to take a picture of. So I'll let you do that while I take a sip of coffee. The more lean muscle that you have, the faster your metabolism is. The faster you burn fat, the faster you lose weight on the scale. And eventually, the quicker you get metabolic flexibility. Who would like to go on vacation, eat cheeseburgers every day, have some drinks, come back and not have gained any weight back? I bet you're going on vacation, but prior to that, you're trying to restrict everything for 45 days or so in order to look good on vacation. You go there, you gain it all back, and you're right back at square one. When you get to metabolic flexibility, you A, don't have to restrict before you go on vacation. B, you can go on vacation and you can go to a 70% of the time single ingredient foods, 30% not. Maintain your weight on vacation and come back and not have gained anything back. It's metabolic flexibility. Like hashtag metabolic flexibility. If you would like that, drop that in the comments. All right. How do we build lean muscle? I'm not talking bulky, like you look like a bodybuilder on steroids muscle. I'm talking you feel really sexy naked and you turn yourself on. How do we build that muscle that feels really good? More protein plus more strength training. Okay, we will get to that later on the strength training piece, but more protein. If you are 180 pounds and you want to be 130 pounds, 130 grams of protein per day is what you need. You're like, what? I don't think I'm eating that much. If you've never tracked before, that actually would equate to 5 palm sizes of protein per day. You might only be eating 1 to 2. Most women are only eating about 60 tops when they come to me. So we need to increase that. How is everyone getting 130 grams of protein? That seems like so much. First thing, you need to track for an entire week to find out how much you're eating. You cannot go blindly into things without having data, because then you base your entire journey off of feelings. I feel defeated. I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. What data backs up all of that? Go look. Well, because I feel frustrated, overwhelmed, and defeated, I'll look at my data and see how much food I'm eating. First of all, is it 90% single ingredient? If not, that's why you feel overwhelmed, defeated. Work on getting 90% single ingredient. If you're not eating enough protein, second reason why you feel overwhelmed and defeated. Luckily, now you can turn your feelings into facts because you're tracking. If you don't track, you're stuck in this vortex of feeling defeated, overwhelmed, anxiety over your journey, feeling like a failure because you have no data to go off of and nothing to solve it. So first, you need to track for a week in MyFitnessPal and see how much you're eating. You can either do that in MyFitnessPal or in our private app. And then from there, you'll have a number of how much protein you're eating. So say you're eating 60 grams per day, you increase it by 10% each week to get to the total number of grams of protein that you are looking for. And it's very simple. You just eat a bigger protein portion at each meal. We don't need to eat 4 more meals to get it. All you need to do is just make your servings a little bit bigger of your protein. All right, welcome, Michelle. And let's see, I'm gonna make sure that we're on mute here so we don't have background noise. She's connecting to audio. All right, inside your 21 meals per week, that's 3 meals per day. They get a palm size of protein at each, about 30 grams of protein in each palm. Say 1 meal has chicken, 1 meal has bison, and 1 meal has ground beef. Those are your 3 palms of protein, plus a whey isolate protein shake. You do that post-workout, and a casein protein shake. Both of those together equals 50 grams of protein and you're all set. What is whey isolate protein? That is to be had after you work out. Reason being is because it helps recover muscles faster and it just gets your metabolism fired after you work out. So whey isolate, make sure it's isolate. The brand that I use is amazing. I'm not sponsored by them. This isn't linked to Amazon. You can return it if you hate it. It's NutriBio. I think it tastes amazing. And I've been doing NutriBio for the last decade. So that tells you something. Do that post-workout. If you don't work out that day, these 30 grams of protein in each palm just need to equal about 36 so that you can make up for the fact that you're losing 25 grams here. A casein protein shake as well every single day. This is my coffee I want to tell you about. This is in here. I'm not even going to show you because I did that once and I spilled a little bit on my computer. I get very excited about my coffee. This is an espresso black coffee pod. I wish I could show you it though. Can you see it if I do that? Can you see in there? It looks like a latte, y'all. I don't know if you can see that. Who knows? I might have just showed you my lap. Okay. This is an espresso coffee pod. You can just do black coffee, and then it's in a blender with ice, cold water, and a scoop of casein protein, and it makes a latte, and it blend it up, and it's frozen, and it tastes amazing. It's a frozen latte thing, and it's vanilla casein. You can do casein in the morning in your coffee, or you can do it at night before bed. I do it at night in oatmeal. I have 2 scoops of it today. I'm going to be honest. I'm in a different stage than you if you're trying to lose weight. In body recomposition, where you're trying to change fat into muscle, those are the last 10 pounds, or you've lost all the weight and you're just constantly on a journey. By the way, your journey's never going to end. You're going to lose weight, you're going to hit your goal, and then you're going to be like, well, what's next? And now we're just trying to look even sexier. I do 2 scoops of casein because I get more protein to help with that whole system. I'm not talking about that today. I don't think that's why any of us are maybe here. Let me know, text me if you have questions about that journey. Okay. Drop any comments. That was, that's protein and single ingredients. We're done with nutrition now. So let me just read these comments. Got to get back to that. Increase protein for metabolic flexibility. Yes, girl, you do. Who meal preps? Do you meal prep for an entire week? Drop it in comments. Do you meal prep for an entire week? Do you cook every night on the fly or with a plan? My parents grew up, I feel like we cooked on the fly. Not when my parents grew up, when I grew up with my parents. I could be wrong, Mom. If you're watching this and you don't feel like you cooked on the fly, that's totally fine. We ate healthy. It's fine. I just feel like after my dad and my mom played soccer like 2 times per week. And then my brother and I played soccer 2 times a week. And I feel like literally most of my memories as a child are walking through the grocery store in my soccer cleats, my dad in his soccer cleats, because he was like a boss at driving his car down the street in soccer cleats. I tried to do that once, almost drove into another car. Somehow my dad solved that. But fondest memories are just like walking through the grocery store, our soccer cleats clicking away. Don't at me on that. I know you're not supposed to walk in soccer cleats, but we did it. I had slides. I don't know. We just wore our soccer cleats. But we would just like, okay, steak tonight, or okay, hamburgers tonight. And if maybe they had a plan, I don't know, I was a kid, but yes, in comments, do you meal prep for a whole week, meal prep twice a week, cook every night with a plan, without a plan? Doesn't matter. It worked for my parents, I guess, cooking on the fly, as long as it's good, 90% single ingredients. All right, nutrition part is over. Habit number 3, minimum 7,500 steps per day. Put it in the chat. Either you're watching this on replay on YouTube or you are watching it right now. How many steps do you get per day? I get somewhere between like 11 and 13 every day. It increased ever since I started playing pickleball for 2 hours every day. Hashtag pickleball is life. Elena is here. I know she's here. She plays pickleball with me. I think she's here. No, she left. Pickleball is amazing. You should all do it, but that's how I get a lot of my steps. You need 4,500 minimum steps before you start working out. The goal is 7,500 minimum every day. Why do we need 4,500 minimum before you start working out? So that you have just built into your daily habit list a walk. Remember the metabolism math from above? Strength training can honestly just be moving your body weight on a walk with some hill intervals built in. You can do 4,500 steps minimum every day, then start working out once you hit that. If you have a bad day, chances are your first reaction is to sit on the couch and binge your favorite snacks. It's instant gratification. You know how it feels. It makes you happy until it doesn't. What should you do? Get up and go for a walk. But until this is a habit that's as easy to turn to as the bag of chips, you will not choose it in the final hour. You will not make that choice. Start building a 5-minute walk into your day every single day so that you get used to it. In a week, move it to 8 minutes, go to 20 minutes, and then you hit 7,500 steps. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. Make it happen. Part of the mindset piece of your journey is you playing victim and throwing the excuses card. And you say, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I have on flip-flops. I can't go walk for 5 minutes. You can walk for 5 minutes. You walked from your car to carry groceries into your house back and forth, and it took 5 minutes, and you were wearing flip-flops to do that. You can also go for a purposeful walk in flip-flops. I promise to always give you tough love. Anyone that I ever speak to, and on social media, on Instagram, I cannot sugarcoat it for you. We all do it. I do it. I make excuses too. I made excuses the other day as to why I didn't drink enough water, and I caught myself doing it. We are all excuse makers by default. So if you can catch yourself, hi Diana, welcome. If you can catch yourself in time, you will start to change your mindset into someone who realizes, actually, yes, I have the same 24 hours as anyone else, and they seem to be successful. Also, I did walk for 5 minutes in my flip-flops back and forth from my car carrying groceries. I can also go for a purposeful walk for 5 minutes in flip-flops. 30 minutes of strength training 3 times per week is our next habit. Strength training, resistance training, HIIT. There's so many words used to describe fitness. I know it can be confusing. Here's the one thing that you need to know: more muscle equals faster metabolism. That metabolism math, write it down. Build muscle with weight training, which can even be your own body weight. 3 times per week, pick up heavy things and put them down for 30 minutes. We did that just now in our workout this morning. We picked up our body weight from a squat to stand up. A lot of people will get inspired to start something new. After pulling all the healthy recipe books out, where's the first place they go? A gym. Inspo lasts for about 2 weeks, and then we get busy and we stop going, even though the fitness class was easy enough to follow along with. Your workouts can be done from your living room, your garage, a park while the kids play. It doesn't have to be fancy. My workouts are not sexy. I'm sorry to tell you, it's kind of boring sometimes to do the boring work. But when you look in the mirror and you feel sexy, then you realize what I'm doing I actually like, and it is fun. You can subscribe to my Fit Forever workout app and get, why did I say Fit Forever? Fit Forever workout app and get a program built for you with workout tracking and community encouragement, which is totally spelled wrong because I don't proofread anything. I am in beta mode of launching. Quit now and drink a sip of coffee. Okay. I'm in beta mode of launching a brand new fitness app that you can subscribe to. It's in beta, and I would love to see you there. I have quite a few in there already. I have not totally launched it to the public yet, so I'm just giving it to you guys. You can get workouts in there. You have a community. I also do nutrition plans in there. It's $20 per month. So we'll talk more about that at the end if you want that. If you're like, I'm tired of writing my own workouts, I'm tired of not knowing what to do, I want an actual plan that's strategic and put together, and I'd also love a meal guide. Great, I have it for you. It is in beta mode, but it totally works. Okay, habit number 5. Half your body weight in ounces of water is the 5th habit. Water used to taste like dirt to me. Oh, will you drop in chat? Like, if you want to subscribe to that app, just let me know. If you're like, oh yeah, that definitely sounds like something I'd love to do. Just write subscribe. Water used to taste like dirt to me until I started drinking more of it. And then I started to crave it. No, the water in coffee does not count. Stop flavoring it. Learn to love water. Love it. Michelle, you're already there, girlfriend. And love it. Riley, I'll message you later. Okay. Learn to love water for what it is. You first need your favorite water bottle. Mine is a workout to show it to you. This is a gallon. Like a gallon. I drink like 8 ounces per day. I'm not saying you need to go to this. Actually, I think a gallon is a lot of water. You don't even need a gallon. I just drink it because it's more like a table centerpiece when I go anywhere. People are like, oh, Katie's here. It's so big, it doesn't even fit in the screen, guys. They're like, oh, Katie and her giant water bottle. People are always like, oh my gosh, you're so thirsty. And I'm like, yeah, it's vodka. And then we just go on with our day. So get your favorite water bottle is first thing. Dude Dad right here, you should watch this because he's freaking hilarious, but he makes fun of moms and their water bottle supplies. And I feel insanely attacked by what he said, but very funny. My favorite trick to get half your body weight in ounces of water, do 10 gulps. Like pick this up, 10 gulps, then 9, then 8. Do that all the way down to 1. Do it by 11 a.m., then do it by 2 p.m., then do it by 6 p.m. And you will have possibly almost a gallon. And you might have to get this water bottle. Again, I'm not sponsored by Iron Flask Degrees Fahrenheit, but this is on Amazon. Gallon steel water bottle. The more water you drink, the faster your metabolism works. That's why you need to drink it. A lot of people are like, well, why do I have to drink more water? The more that you drink, the faster your metabolism works. It's that black and white. The faster that you lose weight on the scale. Nextly, not a word, but I love it. 7.5 hours of sleep, 6 out of 7 nights. That's habit number 6. What time do you need to get up? You have to get up at 5:30 to start your day because you have things to do. Rewind that by 9 hours. I wish I had chosen an even thing, not 5:30, 5. Let's say you have to get up at 5. Thanks, Riley. Okay. I don't think YouTube can see the comment. She said it was so funny. Okay. It's only because I just drink too much coffee sometimes. I'm gonna go with 6 actually, because 6 is easier math. So say you have to get up by 6, rewind that by 9 hours. Is that 9? 9 to 6 is 9 hours, right? Someone? 10 to 6 is 8. Okay. Rewind that by 9 hours. That's 9. Get off your phone 9 hours before bed. I feel like this math is not right. Someone else tell me the math. Get off your phone 9 hours before you're supposed to be in bed. No. Get off your phone 9 hours before you're supposed to wake up. Then start your bedtime routine 8.5 hours before. Lights out at 8 hours before. Yes, lights out at 10 p.m. if you have to get up at 6. And then you'll sleep for 7 to 7.5 of that. If you're like, I never toss and turn and I don't even wake up once. You actually do. And your body doesn't even tell you. You just like woke up during the middle of the night and I don't know what you're doing. You're just like laying there like this. You're awake, honestly. I don't know if you have a Whoop. I have a Whoop, which I made a very funny TikTok about that got 1 million views. And I had no idea it was going to go viral, but someone at a family retreat asked me what this is. And I said, oh, yeah, actually, whenever I feel like my husband has one too. And whenever it was funnier because of this, whenever he feels like he hasn't had enough sex with me, Kendall's husband, I hope he's listening to this. Whenever Darren feels like he hasn't had enough sex with me, he just like presses a button on this and it starts shocking me. And it's like, whoa! Until I go to him and we have sex and then it's over and then I stop getting shocked. So if you want one, they're like 20% off, I think. Actually, 35% off now. It's called a Whoop. Okay, I don't know. I made a TikTok on that and it got 1 million views and I was like so shocked, but it's not at all for that. It tells you how many hours of sleep you literally actually got. I was like, I never wake up. I thought I was sleeping 8 straight hours and I was actually sleeping 7 hours and 48 minutes until I started creating a better bedtime routine for myself. And then I started sleeping 7 hours and 30 minutes. So you will somewhere in there be awake and you're just like this. I don't know what you're doing. I need a camera recorder to see what I'm doing. It's weird, but anyway, be in bed for 8 hours so that you can get 7.5 hours. Girls, I hate anything that feels like perfection when it comes to weight loss. It's impossible to get 8 hours of sleep 7 out of 7 nights because you have a life. You should go party sometimes. You will have a social life if you try to be perfect, and you'll be tied to this perfection. What you need to do though is drink on the couch. What you need to not do. Did I say not do? I definitely meant not. Don't drink on the couch. Don't eat snacks and binge Netflix shows until 11 p.m. every night. Get off social media. Don't check work emails, and either read or do yoga before you fall asleep. Also, by the way, if you wake up a bazillion times every night and you're like, that is not me. I do wake up. I know I wake up, and I wake up sweating and it's awful. That is because your hormones are out of balance. If you do steps 1 through 5, you'll get to this step on the habits, and all of a sudden sleep starts to be solved because you've balanced your hormones with the things above this. This is why they're in exact order. Oh, number 7, we're almost done. Doing so good on time. 10 minutes of me time per day. Stress is a metabolism killer. When your cortisol levels are elevated, your metabolism halts, and you have an improper stress adaptation on your body, causing your body to store fat instead of burn it. 10 minutes per day. Take a walk without your phone, read, take a bath. Also, going to the grocery store without your kids is not a hobby. I will die on this hill. If you're a mom and you tell me that you don't have a hobby, I'm going to, I don't know. You need a hobby. You need to do something. I guarantee your spouse is going hunting, fishing, golf trips, He's going golfing. He's not even asking you. He's just like, I'm going on a golf trip. And you're like, okay, I'm stuck with the kids again. Or even random weekend days he's golfing, and you're not doing anything for yourself. You're left with chores, kids, chores. A friend of mine said, her husband said, do you want a break? You can go to the grocery store without your kids. And she was like, yeah, okay. That's a wonderful break. No, that is not a break. That is not a hobby. Stand up for yourself, get yourself into a hobby again, something that makes you tick and brings light to your life, and do it without your children. Stop saying you don't have a hobby because you're a mom. You deserve more. Okay. I'm off my pedestal. Try pickleball, which is one word, I think. Salsa dancing, a walking club, something that gives you any sort of spark and some other amazing people to be around. If you're an introvert, garden without your children. How to create your habits. All right, habit number 1, single ingredient. Move. If you're doing this, okay, this chart tells you like if I'm following it versus not following it. Are you following single ingredients? Wonderful. Move on to focusing on protein. If you're not following it, oh my gosh, you guys, I put the meal prep guide in here. You no longer have to text me. I am a genius. If you're not following single ingredients, create recipes with our meal prep guide. It's a link. It's underlined right there because I did this for you because I love you all. Grab this meal prep guide. Protein. If you're getting enough protein, wonderful. Start scheduling in your walks. If you're not, increase 10% weekly and make larger protein portions. If you're getting 45 to 7,500 steps, wonderful. Start focusing on your workouts. If you're not, schedule in 20 minutes per day, 2 10-minute blocks even to get your walks in, or pick up pickleball because your steps will increase by 2,000. I'm not sponsored by pickleball, but I really should be. Strength training. Subscribe to my fitness app for effective fat burn workouts if you're following strength training. And if you're also not following strength training, you should also subscribe to my fitness app for effective fat burn workouts. Either way, you also need to now focus on water. Start focusing on me time. And if you're not doing it, get your favorite water bottle and do the 10-to-1 drinking trick 3 times per day. Sleep and stress I put together because if your sleep is off, you're going to wake up stressed. If you're not sleeping enough, you're stressed. And then when you're stressed, you don't sleep enough. And then when you don't sleep enough, you're stressed. The next day, it's this whole never-ending cycle. You have to fix those 2 simultaneously. Create a bedtime routine and take 10 minutes of me time every day. And the list goes on for ways to decrease stress. I just couldn't fit it over here. Okay. On paper, girls, it seems really easy. You're inspired and you're encouraged right now. You're like, oh my gosh, she makes it sound so easy if I just do these 7 things. You know what you need to do. You just need to do it. Sometimes it's not that simple. You won't ever be on a private island with a personal chef, a hot personal trainer, an even hotter massage man to give you 10 minutes every day. I mean, if this does exist and our kids are not going, will you drop a pin? I am there. Reality is something will come up in 2 weeks and you will fall off of all the inspiration that you currently have. It's happened before, it will happen again. Secret habit number 8, I do just need to tell you, external and internal gratitude. My most successful clients do this one thing. They encourage and uplift others constantly, and they receive the encouragement of others in return. Post the selfie, girls. Be proud of your work. I post selfies all the time. I did when I was losing weight. I just needed to put it on paper. Like, here I go. I felt at first glance like it could be highly conceited of me, showing off or something, but women were encouraging me. They mentioned they felt inspired through the entire journey, and it kept me going. I was on some other women's IG accounts at the time and also commenting on their journeys and encouraging and uplifting them. And there's something about positive endorphins being released when you tell someone else good job and receive it in return. Post the pictures or join the private fitness app and the community there. And then y'all can encourage each other there for $20 per month. Astrid, yes, you can. I'm going to put it on YouTube and I will send out the link later and then you can pass it along to whoever you'd like to. All right, girls, the one thing that's going to hold you back, your body needs good stress, but it also cannot handle too much bad stress. Have you ever sizzled like bacon at the end of a workout and felt like you did an awesome job? I have to have my eyeballs sweating in order to feel like I worked out, like you're dripping in sweat. And if you aren't, you don't feel like you did a workout. Too much stress from overworking out and not eating enough stalls metabolism. These types of workouts paired with not eating enough are the exact reason why your body's metabolism has slowed down, creating the improper stress adaptation. And your body's fighting against you. It's storing fat. What happens is when you undereat, your body, I'm talking like 1,100 calories, 1,200 calories. If you've gone to a nutritionist and they've told you to eat 1,200 calories, like X them 86 out of your life, you need to eat way more than that. I eat 2,200 calories every single day and to keep the weight off. And when you undereat, your body goes into a freak out hibernation mode and it says, oh my word, I am very cold. For just a parallel, I'm really cold. You're not feeding me. I really need to stay warm. So I'm just going to store all the fat on my body just in case you forget to feed me again. That way I have some in reserve in order to stay warm and continue staying warm. And then your body stores fat, even though you're eating and eating less and less. And you're like, I can't, there's literally no less than I can eat. You're down to 900 calories. And you're like, I can't eat any less. And then you give up and you go back to eating the things that used to make you happy, binging chips on the couch, those things. It's because your body cannot handle under eating. It slows down your metabolism and you store fat instead of burn it. That's why you don't like how you look in the mirror, even though you're trying all the right things on paper. The eat less, move more philosophy should be cut out of everything, because now we're eating 900 calories and we're running for endless hours, and our body also can't handle all that stress from running for endless hours. It's already like, you're not feeding me enough to literally just sit still all day. And now you're not feeding me enough. And you're trying to overwork my body, and your whole body is, gosh, I just cannot do this. And it shuts down and it just stores fat and stores fat. And then it actually puts on fat way faster than it ever lost it in the first place. That's the improper stress adaptation on your body. Are you kind of like, I need a mind blown emoji wherever you're watching this? Like, does that kind of like resonate with you might be a 10-pound gainer, loser, yo-yo dieter, if that's happening, or you just might be someone that's tried all these things. You're like, oh my gosh, I bet my body has the improper stress adaptation. Mind blown emoji wherever you're watching from, if that seems familiar to you. Go through how to fix this. Go through the Fit Forever 7 and start eating more good food, 10% increase each week, and doing less workouts and more me time. How many hours per week do you think that I work out? If you watched my Instagram story last night, you know, but tell me in the comments, how many hours per, and I'm just saying me, I hate comparing journeys, by the way. I never want to compare anybody's journey to anybody, but I think people look at fit people and they say they must work out 3 hours per day, 2 hours per day. Casein is a slow digestive protein, boosts metabolism for long term, and it's also a meal replacement. I do not work out for 2 hours per day. I don't even work out for 90 minutes per day. I play pickleball for 90 minutes and I work out for 30 minutes of strength training. I could get away with just that and no pickleball because I walk enough. Your body will thank you if you chill out. Your hormones will balance and you'll get forever metabolic flexibility so you can lose weight and keep it off. Have you tried to cut your own hair ever, ladies? So, like, okay, let me know in the comments. Like, do you cut your own hair? Because if you do, show me your ways. Most of us, that's something that we just go get someone to do for us. You could watch YouTube, can maybe hack at it for a bit, literally no pun intended, hack. I thought you should cut hair with Barbies. Did anybody else take their Barbies and just like chop straight across and expect it to look beautiful? It does not, it's weird. Also, Barbie's hair is very frizzy, so that could have been it. Still, it just doesn't look as good as going to the salon and getting it right the first time and fast. It's not embarrassing to do that. You just do it. It's also not embarrassing to have someone help you lose weight. I had a coach for many years personally. I wanted to do it right. I did not know how to do my macros. I did not know how to write my own workouts. I did not want to figure it out on my own. I had very improper stress adaptation on my body. You deserve food. You deserve freedom, food freedom, all the things, and a chance to take back control. So you can, after this today, if you're inspired and you're like, you know what? 2 things. You're in a ship of 2 people. You're like, she gave me every single thing that I need to do. I know exactly what to do. These 7 things, and I will go do it. And I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, I am so glad. That's why I'm here. I want you to just solve this without the mistakes I made and get happy again. If you watch this and you're like, I was good until you talked about stress adaptation and macros and writing my own workouts. I'm not sure I want to do that, nor can I do that. Or you just kind of want to know what it would look like to not do it on your own. Schedule your free 15-minute discovery call. You'll talk with Jess, my head metabolic specialist, and she'll just walk you through some of the things that might look like. I have things that range from $20 per month up to working with me one-on-one per month and anything in between it. I make it make sense for everybody. So if you're like, well, I can't afford it. I get it. That's why I have created over the years so many different things that will make it work for you, because I want you to be successful. And if you don't like me and you want to coach, you can ask me who else I might recommend. I have a bunch of people I think you might like if you don't like me. Are you looking for, my screen is covering this. I think I wrote, are you looking for the easy solution? Oh, the easy path. No, it's not covered. At Katie Kaiser Coaching, my mission is to help women boost metabolism so they can lose weight forever and take back control of life. I made a lot of mistakes during my 70-pound weight loss journey, and my goal is to help you not make them. I'm in the middle of designing and launching a brand new fitness app with workouts, meal plans, and an amazing community of women. It will be fully live in 6 to 10 weeks, but if you want to join early, I'd love to have you there. Like I said, it's in beta. The workouts will eventually be all me. Right now, I have stock. I'm just being totally honest. It's stock videos of some other like amazing, and it's actually men. I'm going to be totally honest with you. You don't have to join it now, but if you want to be part of a community, you want workouts that are designed specifically with what your goals are in mind, and you want some meal plans, awesome. This is the place to be. And it will be fully like, you'll be like 2 years from now, oh yeah, I remember when that wasn't Katie doing those workouts. It was some weird man with a beard, but it might work for you. All right. Click the link to subscribe for $20 per month and get on the wait list. Oh, the second thing, subscribe. You don't actually subscribe by clicking this because like Fit is in such beta mode. You're going to click this, fill out a form, and then I'm going to message you. There's no way to actually subscribe from there. But you can click it and I will message you. Get on the list for the Fit Forever in 45 wait list. Okay, girls, if you're really liking what we did today and you're like, I love all 7 of these things, I think I might need a little bit more. For 6 weeks, starting mid-September, I'm doing a course called Fit Forever in 45, teaching you all 7 of these things. You could take all 7 things and try to do them right now. It might feel overwhelming. In the 45 days, we piece them out to you so that you can just put one foot in front of the other every single day. Fixing mindset, really becoming finally in charge of your journey and taking back control. If you want to get on this wait list, it doesn't mean that you are committed to anything. If you just want to get on the wait list, because I'm only taking a certain amount of people, click this link to get on the Fit Forever and 45 wait list. You'll join our private app. You will, I don't have a page that talks about it. You'll get on the private app. You'll get workouts designed specifically for you, meal plans or information on nutrition. You'll get part of our private community. You'll get a brand new workbook every single week to go through goal setting and mindset. I think if you click this link, I put the entire list of things in there. So you can click that link and just see. It doesn't look pretty. The rest of this looks pretty, but that page doesn't. This is Chris. She lost 52 pounds in 6 months. She's still with me 2 years later because she's looking sexy AF. This is my journey, 70 pounds down, busy mom of 2, business owner. Some other clients I'm going to give you all this guide. You can take a look. I specifically help women mostly over 35, somewhere between 35 and 60. If you're 31 and you want me to work with you, I had an 18-year-old once, but most women are busy moms and or busy professionals, somewhere between 35 and, all right, Michelle, awesome. I will message you. All right, busy moms and busy professionals. Some other amazing results. These are some of my past clients. You can book a free call here too. Lost 17 pounds so far with Katie. It's just over a pound per week. Goals now include toning and muscle definition, getting rid of the mama pooch. Lost 20 pounds since joining. Love this group. It's helped me take back control of my life. Been with Katie since March 2023. Lost a little over 10 pounds. More important. Sometimes when you read people's journeys, you need to keep in mind that everybody has a different goal. Somebody might only want to lose half a pound per week. Somebody might have a goal of losing more per week. That's why you see things across the board and why it's so important to not compare. Been with Katie since November, lost 10 pounds, improved mindset, learning to listen to my body and place sleep first. Love it. I guess this is the last page because I'm clicking and it's not going anywhere. All right, I'm gonna stop the share. Okay, ladies, did we do it? Oh, perfect. I was trying to keep it under 90 minutes and we're just right at an hour about. I loved this today. I geek out and nerd out on talking about all things metabolism, hormones, stress adaptation, and I can't wait to put this up and you can watch it on replay later. If you have a friend that you're like, oh my gosh, like they should hear this because they talk to me about this type of stuff all the time, like feeling frustrated, or we talk about it together. Or B, you're like, I really want to do this with a friend. I want this accountability, the support, the plan. I feel a little bit lost and you want to do it with somebody because you know you guys are going to challenge each other on your Apple Watches every single day. Like it's this whole big thing. I know that you're going to do that. You can join with a friend and I have an awesome referral bonus if you bring somebody with you. The referral bonus is not for the app, but okay, did somebody say something? Oh, referral bonus is not for the app, it's for anything above that, but yes, that is available. All right, ladies, drop any questions that you have in comments, whether you're watching it live right now or recorded later. And then I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And let's see. Oh, that did not make me big. I was trying to make myself bigger. All right. Is anybody here that can turn on their cameras? I wanted to get a picture, but I can't get pictures with just your name. Can everybody turn on their camera? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to do it. People are here. All right. Still don't know who iPhone 103. Oh, this is a new iPhone. All right. We're doing like a peace sign or a thumbs up, whatever you want to do. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yay. All right, ladies, let me know what questions you have. Reach out to me personally. There's a few of you that I'm going to reach out to that put comments down there. I will send this free guide out later, the one that I just went over, and then I will send out the recording once I upload it to YouTube when I get there. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day and go for a walk. Okay. Love you all. I know there's some tough love in there, but you can do this. All right, we'll see you later.